Hi and welcome back to my channel. So recently I decided to change my name, only the channel name, change my channel name to Rina because it's actually a part of my real name and I thought I resonated with it. So nice to meet you again, I guess. So today's reading's topic is how can you step up as a light worker? It's more of a overview, I guess, of the best possible path that you're gonna go through this year. And this is timeless, obviously. So you can apply these messages to whenever you find this video. But I just want to see what is the best, what do you need to hear about your path as a light worker right now. How can you go better about it? Maybe what is the advice? What sort of energies might be beneficial to implement in your life? How can you step up more? You may pick from these 4 options and I'll see you timestamps. Hi group number 1, welcome to your reading. So let's begin by taking a look at the archetype that you've chosen. Let's see what you need to know as a light worker. How can you evolve? What do you need to hear right now? I feel like a part of your mission as a light worker is to heal wounded people, is to help people release their traumas, release their wounds, release their things that have hurted them. It's something about you being a healer, something about you being a person who can give someone a hug when they need it, a person who can be a guiding light for others. Something about that comes through about you. A person who people can turn to when they need help. But I feel like also for you this message talks about recognizing your own inner wounded child. What is your wounded child? What is it telling you right now? What is it telling you right now? What wounds maybe you haven't healed yet in your soul? I feel like it also talks about previous incarnations, previous lifetimes. Something about that. Maybe there is some sort of wounded aspect of your soul that needs to be looked at. Maybe you've been persecuted in some sort of way. Maybe you've been like you couldn't shine your light in some sort of other different incarnations, or you couldn't speak your truth, or something about that, or you were killed, or like taking a look at your wounds from this lifetime and previous lifetimes to help heal yourself and therefore to help heal others, to spread the wisdom, to spread the knowledge about how important it is to recognize the wounds within us, how important it is to recognize that all of us have been through crap, recognize that it's not easy. A lot of the times it's not easy to live on earth, to, you know, not to be, you know, not to be ungrateful, but to be aware of how it was really, and how can I help? How can I help to shift that? How can I help to not to have that experience again? How can I elevate from it? Feel like look within. I feel like you will be called to look within and find that wounds and help acknowledge them and help yourself to heal from them. I feel like for you this year you're being asked to embrace the engineer within you, embrace the person who is very crafty, who's logical, who implements a lot of the logic into what they do, who can find different solutions, different ways of being, different pathways. It also asks you to take a look at your life from different angle sometimes and see what can be improved. But overall I feel like you're already doing that, and you have, just remember that you have a gift to give creative energy a practical expression. So remember that you're gifted. What you do is very valuable. What you do will create new way of being, will create new wave. I'm hearing new material plane. So this is a pile for you if you're making something happen, if you're like in the IT or in I don't know, it doesn't matter in what industry you're in, it matters. What matters is that you have a talent to build, and you have a talent to your inventions are incredibly valuable, and your inventions will change the world. Just know that. Whatever you do, however big or small it is, yeah, there is expansion happening for you. So I feel like this year especially, I feel like in the physical, for most of you, I feel like you will receive that helping hand, you will receive that hand in the 3D, the means to create something, or the partnership you wanted, the collaboration you wanted, the helping hand in the 3D, person who can help you, or the place, living place that you've been looking for. You will receive the blessing in the 3D. You will receive that answer to your prayers in the 3D. You will be helped in the 3D to grow something, to grow maybe yourself or your projects. But expansion is happening in your personal world, in your 3D world. Wow, there is also something about introspection. I feel like if you have always been called to live off grid, you're always been called to spend time in nature more, like live in the countryside or go for vacation into into the land where there are not many humans, where there is nature, where there is just nature around you, where it's not the city. There will be, it will be a very profound experience for you. So if you feel called to live more sustainably as well, or move to the countryside or to the park area or something like that, being more close to nature is something that you will find a lot of good stuff in. You will find that you are more independent this way. You will find that your head is clearer. You will find that there is a lot more information and you have a lot more energy to create, rather than if you would live in a city, rather than if you would live in especially in the center of a big city where energies are very chaotic. I feel like maybe you're becoming more sensitive to that, and you are finding ways to be more connected to nature, like shifting from this kind of hustle and bustle of big city to more quiet zone is very beneficial for you. So, and also find peace in being alone, something about maybe taking a break from society, I'm hearing, but taking a break from people in general, taking a break from learning how to feeling yourself and feeling when do you need this break, when do you need this time alone, and giving yourself that. And that is like, it's like a weight off of your shoulders. It's like very renewing experience, very like a spa, I don't know, like sauna, like a layer has been peeled off of you, and you're becoming more authentic and feeling better, feeling more connected with your truth, with yourself, just feeling better. Yeah, I mean, all of us, all 4 groups are walking through some sort of portals this year. But for you, for this group, I feel like there is this element of you, like I'm looking at this, you decide, something that you're gonna initiate something yourself. It's not, I feel like it's not, you will get there anyways. I feel like it's inevitable that you will do some specific things anyways, but you will decide how you will get there. You will decide when you will get there. You yourself will decide what steps need to be taken, and you yourself decide how to be in this world, what sort of career to pursue, what sort of dreams to make happen, what is the plan. I feel like for the most part anyway, you will decide what to do. It's on you. It's your own independent thinking. It's your own desires, and the universe, I feel like, will meet you halfway, will meet you, and like you will say, okay, I feel like 100% I want to do this year, and the universe will be like, okay, sure, I will help you with that. And you're like, okay, I'm gonna do this and this and this in order to achieve that. And the universe is like, okay, I'm gonna help you with this and this and this, and I'm gonna send you a helping hand in the 3D. I'm gonna align all the good stuff in the 3D. I'm gonna align all the people that you need, all the contracts, all the everything that you need. I'm gonna align all the tools that you need to walk through this portal, but you will decide what exactly it is. You will decide yourself. I feel like this group number 1 is more about you, your own initiation, your own drive, your own desires are like key factor, because other groups, they were more or less like, especially group number 3 was like very just universal, just spiritual, just something that we as humans cannot really control. But this, for you, group number 1, you're the most independent, you're the most you have most of free will in this year. You decide what to do, you decide what sort of road to take. But either way, whatever you will decide, whatever you will pick, it will be exactly what you need to be doing. And rewards are coming, and rewards in the 3D especially. Recognition, clients, I don't know, new car, whatever you wanted in the 3D, wherever you've been manifesting, new people, new circle, new partners. Especially I'm getting very career vibe from it, but it can be romantic, it can be, you know, new friends. Yeah, and again, it's like it's very cute. It's like, again, I'm seeing the universe sends you a helping hand this year, and it's like, I see this is you, you're a child, and the universe is like, I'm gonna help you. Just reach your hands and tell me what do you need. Maybe write down what exactly you need, and you will be shocked how universe will help you manifest everything. It says be spontaneous, so don't forget to be spontaneous. There was something about this, this vacation or this some sort of getaway, some sort of adventure. Be adventurous, be spontaneous. It will bring so much fun into your life. So remember to give yourself vacations from work. Remember to allow yourself to live without chasing something. That's very important. Don't be like all about toxic productivity. Live the adventure, live the life. Something about that. And it says you're worth it. It literally says you're worth it. So whatever you've been praying about, whatever you've been waiting for, whatever you've been asking for, whatever you've been dreaming about, you are worth it. You will have it. I feel like you have to. You can't wait. No more waiting. You have to sit on that boat and go there. No one's gonna put you on that boat. You have to sit on that boat yourself, and the universe will meet you halfway. Your universe will reward you for that. Universe will catch you. Take that leap. You've been wishing well for enough of time. You've been already sending all the prayers. They have already been heard. Now it's time to go to that boat and just go for it, and just do it. Just, stop wishing for it. Go for it. What do you need to do in order to get to your dream? Step by step, grounded action plan is needed, and it's happening. and it's happening for you. You are worth this number five. You're worth of change. You're worthy of change. You're worthy of the pleasant change that is about to happen in your 3D world, of the expansion. It's very nice. It's finally 3D world starts to reflect you as a person, as a soul, because you've already been doing all the spiritual stuff. Now it's time to do the grounded steps. I feel like this Hermit, for me, it's like the ending of this cycle, the ending of this Hermit stage where you've been introspecting, when you've been learning, when you've been finding wisdom, when you've been doing a lot of practical, doing a lot of spiritual stuff. Now it's time to get out of that state, and it also reminds you to retreat sometimes. It doesn't say that, sometimes this is very needed, because I feel like you will be busy. You will be busy, that's why remember to retreat, remember to go back to your inner temple from everything, and remember that the world is not gonna crumble if you go to that inner temple. But this message that it's time to begin living in the 3D. It's time to write down all your goals and count your resources and book that plane ticket, buy that bike, I don't know. Make those practical grounded steps. Right now it's the time for you to stay, to be here now in the grounded world and make this action, make it happen. Count your money, set some aside. How can you bring that desire into reality faster and in a more practical way? Okay, so 5 of Swords in reverse, so it's very nice that some sort of just this transition from a lot of shadow work, a lot of introspection, a lot of solitude, a lot of defeats, a lot of harsh endings, a lot of whatever it was for you, dark night of the soul, a lot of difficult situations, ego deaths is ending right now. It's not saying it's not gonna be, it's gonna be intense in its own way, I guess, but some sort of heavy period is ending, definitely. And you're stepping into the role of King of Pentacles. You're stepping into the earthly, grounded leader, the person who is responsible, person who loves living on earth, who loves how to keep that abundance near this person, who knows how to manage money, resources, time, how to take care of his body, who knows how and where to invest in, who has connections, who is mature, who is grounded, who is pleasant to be with. You're becoming this kind of person. Who is also spiritual, but it's not this kind of spirituality that is always in the clouds somewhere. This spirituality is grounded, it's firm, it has shape. So it's very nice for you. It just feels nice to be back in your body, in yourself, and creating from that with the knowledge that you have accumulated through a series of heavy events, a series of collective shifts, I guess. Yeah. So hopefully this is helpful. I hope you found your message in this chaotic channeling, and thank you so much for being here. I wish you a beautiful year ahead, and bye. Hi, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. So you've picked these cards. So let's see. How are you feeling called to step up as a light worker? What do you need to know? What do you need to hear? I'm keeping it open as usual, but I thought of like this year, but we'll see what's going on. Okay, so I feel like your strong trait that you should be expressing more of is your passion for life, your passion for specific things. I feel like the message for you is to enjoy life, is to enjoy. I know it's very easy to say, but the message for you, how to go, how to best go about this year, about your path as a light worker, is to enjoy life, is to make love to life, is to be the Knight of Cups, be with an open heart, be someone who can enjoy each and every moment and see the good behind each and every moment. I feel like you're really being called to explore your passions, your something that really lights you up. This is very powerful. Something that really, whatever it is, right? Whatever you love to do, please keep doing that, because this is your call, and this is what you should do. I feel like you have something about you that that you wear on your sleeve. I feel like you're being called to stay in the flow state. You're being called to stay in the zone as much as you can. I feel like you're also being called to express it on the outside, express it as in what are you wearing, as in what are you surrounding yourself with, as in what sort of people are in your circle. Check all of it, does it reflect who you are on the inside, or is there some sort of distortion? Maybe look through your old things, or your possessions, maybe something that doesn't belong there. Try to give it away or dispose of it. Something new will enter. I feel like if you have a partner, if you have romantic interest, make sure you take care of them, make sure you guys go on dates, make sure you're in check, make sure there is flavor to your relationship, make sure that you do everything you can in order to keep the spark in this relationship. I feel like keep the spark, go on dates, explore new things with each other. Sometimes you may be prone to, I want to say, to be a bit ego driven, I guess. And it's not a bad thing, but just remember when you make like life decisions, when you make big steps, remember to check in with your soul. Does it align with your soul? Does it align with who you are at the core, or is it just a projection of society, of someone's toxic mindset onto you? Be someone who is following, who can balance, who can balance their soul with their ego and find a common ground. Don't rush into things too much. Keep in check your tendencies that don't serve you. Maybe you tend to overspend. Maybe you can invest money into something else. Maybe it's just a waste of time to do something, something that doesn't serve you. I feel like review all of that so that your life can transform into something better. Keep in check what you do on a daily. And seek beauty. Yeah, there was this energy of Knight of Cups. Again, there is this message coming through of your appearance. So don't be afraid to change your appearance. Don't be afraid to experiment. Don't be afraid to invest in your appearance. What do you want to shift? What do you want to change? Don't think that it's a waste of time, it's a waste of money to do something with your appearance, because if it makes you feel good, then it's not, it's not a waste. Seek beauty in all, seek beauty in all things, seek beauty in, feel like in yourself, in your soul, because there is a lot that wants to be expressed through you. Continue shining your light, taking care of your temple, whether it's inner temple or your space. Very simple, but very much a message that we can forget. So remember to invest in yourself. Remember to enjoy what you see in the mirror each and every day, because it's really important for you, especially since I feel like you're a visionary. You have some sort of vision, you have some sort of flavor, I guess, to yourself. So keep doing that. I feel like you can be also very crafty. Something about you is like, it's crafty. So I feel like you may wanna pursue something different. You may wanna, like I'm hearing, open an Etsy shop with your jewelry, with your crystals, with your I don't know, with the shoes you create or something. There is this message comes through, so if you felt called to do that, like I'm especially looking at that earring, something about that comes through. So if you always wanted to make something with your hands, it's definitely your path, definitely your call. Sorry, group number 2, I had some technical issues. So let's continue. Whatever you're working on right now, it will start giving results. You will start, your fruits of your labor. The fruits of your labor will start to blossom, especially by the end of the year. I feel like something you've been working for a long time will begin to come to fruition. For me, this card talks about holding your vision, holding your trusting in your own inner compass. How are you feeling called to pursue your path? How are you feeling called to upgrade your career? How are you feeling called to explore the possibilities? This is right, and it shall blossom. Especially something about autumn season is important here. You will see results of your hard work, definitely. So there's also this message of not being afraid of aiming high. Like, I feel like for you, don't lower yourself in any way. You know what you deserve. Aim for that. Nothing less should be enough to satisfy you. Nothing less. Go for the highest point of that mountain. Aim for that. Because you're very powerful, you will be able to achieve that or something even more unimaginable for yourself. I feel like for you, believe in the impossible, believe that you can go above and beyond, and it shall manifest. It's like your belief is the key factor here to bring those manifestations into reality. And also, your guides are saying be in service. So if you want that success, if you want to reach that top, be in service. How can you be in service? How can your craft or what you do be upgraded so that you're even more in service to the world? How can you be in service? How can you share your soul with the world so that it's in service, so that it helps people, from the very small things to creating your own brand, creating your own, maybe sharing your own brand with people who need jobs. From small things to grand things. How can you be in service? How can you upgrade what you do so that you're even more in service to others? Because I feel like you're also, it's not saying to do vanity, but it's saying your selflessness, your true pure intentions shall be rewarded by the universe. Like, the universe sees it all, and the universe will reward you for that, and it will be very, very rewards that you will not miss. I see you. I feel like this year for you is the year where you remember how to feel, how to see magic in every day, in every moment, even if you do the most boring things. I feel like you're like, wow, this world, it feels like serotonin boost. It feels like, wow, this world has so much to offer, and I just see you being in awe of the scenery around you. I feel like you're stepping into the new world, and this new world is blinding to you. It's like there is this fresh energy. You're in a fresh city. You're in a uh, fresh new world. It's like you're seeing the world from completely different perspective. Disillusionment and secrets are revealed. So expect, if you felt like someone is not talking, not saying everything about who they are, expect disillusionment big time. Expect that universe shall show you who is who, and it will show you truth about yourself as well, about your path. Again, you will know exactly what you need to do when you need to do it. Yeah, but it's like you're looking into the world with a pair of fresh eyes. There is fresh perspective. So if you haven't had that feeling in a while, if you felt stagnant, or if you felt like magic of life has disappeared, it shall return to you. This feeling of wanting to wake up each and every day, of wanting to see the world around you, of knowing that you're just a child, you're just a child who is exploring this universe. And this feeling of innocence and magic has returned into your world is amazing. There is this feeling of you. It's like you're stepping onto the next level, and it's like the next level of your some sort of nothing too intense, but some sort of ego death again is happening, because you're ready to start to implement more of your soul into your existence. I guess you have it's just basically a next level of your existence, but it feels very nice. It's like you're shining more and more of your authentic light into the world. I see you stepping metaphorically into this city, and you're like, this is me. This is me. And you're like, and you're fearless. You don't, and you have very good quiet and very good expectation of what the city has to offer. It's not saying you're naive, it's saying you are strong enough to believe in miracles, and to believe in positivity, and to believe in that this city is a mystery, and this mystery and this mysterious city has good things to offer to you. It's just this lucky girl syndrome that I'm getting from you, and it feels very good. It's like you're the main character, and you can create whatever the heck you want in this new city. But I feel like your soul has taken you to this city, and it keeps growing, it keeps expanding, it keeps growing. Yeah. So your cards, this Queen of Cups really reminds me of this one, of being in service, of it's like It's like your pure heart will be rewarded, your pure intentions will be rewarded. You, it's like I see you at this balcony and you're like, I want to give, I want to give, I want to give because I want you to feel good, and I want to feel good 10 times better because I've done something good. It's such pure energy exchange, and it's like happening on the earthly realms. There was something about like your business. So if you feel like you are able to be in service to the world, go ahead and do it. Do the grounded steps to create that for yourself. And the flowers shall bloom. Don't think that it's all in vain. Don't think that there is nothing that is impossible for you. Again, there was this message of aiming right onto the top of the mountain. Aim for that red dot. Where is it? What is the next step of your existence, I guess. Your pure intentions shall be rewarded. And there is an emperor right here, because you're an emperor. You can build your own empire, and it doesn't have to be huge if you don't want it to be. It's just saying that you are in charge of your own life, and you can create whatever the heck you want to, and you can find whatever you want to in this city. Just keep following your guiding light. Remember that you're very, very powerful. I feel like that's what this emperor is saying. Okay, one more card for you. Yeah, victory, success. And I don't know, it's not saying that, I don't want to say that it's all gonna be happy, lucky, rainbows and unicorns, but you found something that you can do. You found something that you can be proud of. You found there is some sort of victory on the horizon for this year ahead. Some sort of achievement, some sort of reason to celebrate, some sort of new thing. Like I'm seeing this newborn, right? It can be literally, it doesn't have to be literally. Whatever it is for you, it's a reason, it's new joy and new spark. And that is something that you have earned for yourself. So I feel like the message for you is remember to be able to receive the blessings. Remember to be able to stay on that good frequency and being grateful for everything you receive, because you've earned it. It's not just out of the blue blessings, it's everything that you've earned. And share the joy with people around you. Okay, so that's sort of reading that I got for you, group number 2. I hope you found your message. It was a bit chaotic, but I hope you found your message. Thank you so much for being here. Have a beautiful day, and bye. Okay, hi group number 3, welcome to your reading. So you've picked these archetype cards. What is the best path for you as a light worker this year? Wow, this is quite straightforward for you. You're being asked to, as a light worker this year, you're being asked to serve. You're being asked to, it says, delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. And once I started to talk about it, I have a candle here and it was very calm all the time, but when I started to talk about it, it started blinking like this. I mean, yeah, it started blinking. So spirit comes through very strong in your reading. There is this element of you I think it's very overarching theme between all the readings that I've done so far is to be very selfless. It doesn't mean that you need to do vanity, it doesn't mean that you have to do a lot of charity. Yes, you can, and actually it's good, but it's more about your mental state, it's more about your inner state. Why are you doing the things that you do? And it's like you're being asked to find delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. It's just a very pleasant energy where you do good without thinking about what you're gonna receive in return. You do good without thinking about your own personal benefit, even though, I mean, you always gotta find balance between, there is a thin line between being selfless and being completely overlooking yourself. So I feel like also find your balance, but remember to sometimes at least do things without thinking about anything in return, without thinking how you will gain, without being overly rational, just being led by your heart, just being led by your soul, by your kind and giving spirit. And that's what I feel like, the more you do that, the more you learn to just give, simply give without expecting anything in return. I'm really paying attention to this ladder. I feel like you're gonna step on the next step. On the next step of that ladder, I feel like it mostly talks about career, but it's like your evolution in general. I'm hearing the more you give, the more you receive, the more goodness you will receive. So keep in mind that for this year. How can you give back more? Maybe you want to just sell your stuff, even if it's like very cheap. It's also, it's also giving back. I'm looking at this image as like I'm seeing 4 of Pentacles in my mind, and I feel like that's the energy that you should stay away from. You should stay away from trying to keep to yourself, trying to keep also things that are good but are not the best. It can be talking about things in your physical environment, or it can be talking about your relationships. Is there any relationship that drains you? Is there any relationship that you give more than another person gives to you? Is there any imbalances in your relationship? If there is, and you feel like you've tried to let the person know how you feel, if you tried to fix it, but it doesn't seem to work, then maybe it's time to release that relationship. Be aware if there is something that makes you, be aware if there is something that is draining your life force. This card came out for a reason. And also similar message was, I think, in pile 2 or 4. Yeah, but just be aware that something can drain you. And maybe it's your own pattern, maybe it's your own toxic habits. Just we don't want that, right? So keep in mind that it's better to release people like that or habits like that, your own personal thoughts. Where do you invest your energy on a daily also? Okay. You, this year you are closing some sort of big cycle. You're closing, I feel like you know exactly what I'm talking about, but this is just a confirmation that you're closing some sort of big cycle and you're stepping onto this new world, onto this new paradigm, onto this new chapter. It's like you become even more of what you came here to be. You become even more of, like I see those lotus flowers, and it talks about unfoldment. It talks about your personal unfoldment. You're like, you were a flower bud, but right now you're blossoming. You're becoming someone new, and this is a very beautiful, profound time. You're being led by spirit. So spirit is asking you to make sure that you get closure with relationships that have evolved you. I want to say have traumatized you, but they essentially have evolved you. Make sure you get peaceful resolution with all the, I want to say, relationships. Make sure you get peaceful resolution with people who you had close relationship with. It's like, I feel like maybe some relationships are not meant to go into this next journey. That's why you're being asked to make sure you're energetically free from those relationships. Make sure the cords are cut from what doesn't serve you. Stay grounded. Stay grounded in this process, because it can feel like you're walking on water. It can feel like you don't know if you're gonna land or not, if you're gonna sink or drown. If one moment you're like, I feel like I'm safe, I think, and then you're like drowning. All you gotta do is to be grounded and remember that you're a human. You cannot. There are some things that are out of our control. There are some things that we cannot control. There are some things that we are meant not to know. And no tarot reader will tell you it. No tarot reader will tell you some I don't know, some truth about the world and how to navigate it. No guru, no spiritual person, no one will tell you how to live this life, because nobody really knows. But all you gotta do is just to keep grounded and following your inner compass, because only that is real, to be fair. Only that knows what you need to be doing and how you need to go about your life. So I feel like also remember to meditate, remember to kind of, taking this time to look at your life from bird's eye view, zooming out and seeing what can you tweak, what can you fix, what can be improved, what is there for me, what else is there for me, what am I not seeing, as much as you can. It doesn't have to be perfect, no one's perfect, but sometimes maybe you want to do it, just to understand how amazing you are, how much you do on a daily, how much of a precious presence you are. I'm hearing for you, I don't know if you're familiar, there's this very popular anime called Boku no Hero Academia, and there is this opening song. It goes like, make my story. And I don't know, I started to hear it right when I saw this card. So there's something about you being the main character, you being the lead. I feel like if you always wanted to write a book, this is quite straightforward. If you want to write your book, then please do it, because you have a story to tell. But it's not like it can be translated also just as you being the main character and you being guided by stars. It's like you're stepping into the new world, you're stepping into this new mysterious forest, and I just love it. Let's see what else for you. So another message comes through that there was this energy about we don't need to know everything, we only need to know who we are, more or less, and we only need to follow our guidance. That's what I think anyway. But it's saying, this card for me talks about that it's okay if you don't know, it's okay if you feel alienated, it's okay if you feel like you don't belong here, it's okay. But all you gotta do is to understand that this is temporary, and understand that there is so much beauty in being human, and there is so much beauty in life. So learn how to do it. You can do it step by step. You can learn how to play this game, how to become a manifester, how to be in the world but not of it. It doesn't mean that you have to, especially if you're a starseed, maybe it's not a message for everyone, but it's like you don't need to forget your soul origins. You just need to embrace that, and you just need to remember that you chose to be here, and remember that there is so much that you can do here. There is so much that you can do here just by your presence. Just because you have such an advanced soul, that's why you do so much on a daily, and you don't even realize. You don't even need to do anything. You just need to walk this path in a grounded way, step by step. That's all that matters. I'm seeing you finding some sort of wisdom. I'm seeing you ascending. I'm seeing you expanding as a soul. It's like, look at this image. You're learning how to you're finding some sort of wisdom that works for you. You're finding some sort of wisdom from the ancestors, from the hidden worlds. You're communicating with with previous, with people who've been here, with spirits who've been here, who are now serving you as spirit guides, who are now being ascended masters, and they're guiding you in a way. It's like you're finding a gem, you're finding some sort of solution, some sort of spiritual understanding, some sort of new knowledge for yourself on this new path. And it looks, it's a gem. It's, I feel like this spiritual knowledge will help you transform your life tremendously, will help you, along with your grounded approach, you will transform your life into something that you've always wanted. You're becoming a master of something. There's this hidden knowledge that you're receiving. It's like you're communicating with many realms at once. It's beautiful. You're remember that you always receive all the guidance that you need at a perfect time. And also heighten your vitality. There is something about being connected to your body, being connected to your roots. Remember to stay grounded. Remember to take care of your body. Watch what you're eating. Watch exercise. Treat your body as your best friend. Treat your body as a vessel that you can experience this world with. It's a blessing. Your body is a miracle. Your body has a lot of wisdom. Your body feels. Your body is not just physical. It's. I don't even know how to explain it. There is magic in your body. Your body is literally. There is stardust in your body. There is even the physical matter is. It consists of so many elements. So remember to be. I'm getting from this card is be in unison with your body. Your body is psychic also. Your body knows like when shit's gonna go down. Your body always tells you, communicating to you. Remember to learn how to listen to your body, because it's the greatest tool that we have. Truly, it's the greatest ally for this lifetime. So that's the message, and you will be very happy once you do that. I feel like you will just feel good. Okay, what else you need to know about your next path? How to show up? What do you need to know? Yeah, you're ascending, you're stepping. It feels like spiritual evolution, and I feel like for you it's the strongest out of the piles that I did. I mean, all of us were, like all of these piles were, all of these piles were ascending and evolving, but yours is something very spiritual, very much on a soul level. It's like you're receiving some sort of hidden wisdom, some sort of blessing, some sort of light, some sort of relief, some sort of, you're dropping your old clothes. Maybe metaphorically, maybe literally, you're dropping your old clothes and you're like I'm ready for this new world to take me. I'm ready. And it feels lighter. It's like maybe you're dropping things that you realize there are a lot of things that don't serve you. You realize maybe what are the cosmetics and hygiene products are made of, what you don't need, what ingredients are very harmful for you that everyone uses. You realize how much stuff you don't need. Maybe you strive for more ecological, like eco-friendly lifestyle, something that makes you feel lighter, makes you feel more connected to the earth, makes you connected to yourself, makes you feel better here. Yeah, blessings. And also I'm hearing blessings in disguise. Yeah, I don't know, something within you. It's like more of internal shift, I guess. Even though your external may shift as well, but this is more internal overall for you for this year. More of internal new beginning, shift of perspective, new realizations of the world around you, and just feeling good. I feel like, yeah, there is a lot of starseed energy here. I feel like you're learning how to be human. I feel like you're learning how to bring that home to this world and how to feel at home in your body. It's a blessing, because if a starseed doesn't feel good here, then it's very bad. It's not good. But I feel like you're learning how to be human. You're learning how to transcend. No, you're learning how to bring those high frequencies into this world, into the world around you, into your space. Maybe you're drawn to certain flowers. You want to decorate with a certain flowers. You're drawn to certain crystals. You're drawn to certain place on the world. You want to travel there. But it's like very internal realization of what clarity of what you want to do, how you want to be. And it just feels good. It's like you feel yourself. You feel, I am me. Yes, I am having a human experience, but I am unique. I have unique needs. I have unique soul experience. And you're writing your own story. Yeah, and I feel like after that, especially after this internal shift takes place, some things start to pop in the 3D that makes you feel alive, that makes you feel joyful. It's like after this internal work is done, the last chapter, right? It's like the world card. After this internal work is done, you're stepping onto the more onto the path where you're more physical, where you're more in the 3D. And it doesn't mean that you're not connected, you're actually even more connected, because you begin to integrate all the spiritual knowledge. You begin onto the dense realms, and that is the next layer of a light work. That is the next layer of ascension on earth, is to ground that knowledge you received into the earth, and feeling fire, feeling joy, feeling good, spreading that light, spreading that infectious light, and transforming the world with it by being here right now and doing physical moves and good things. Yeah, I feel like that's it for you. I hope this has made sense or resonated in any way. If it did, please leave a comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Thank you very much for being here. See you next time, and bye. Hi, group number 4. Welcome to your reading. So let's see, what do you need to hear? Regarding your path as a light worker, this reading is very, like, spirit guides really wanted me to do it. So if you felt called to watch this reading, I'd say listen to all of it, because maybe there is a message for you, particular message for you. And yeah, I just feel that the energy is very strong for this video. So I want to start with the archetype cards that you've chosen. And first one is this one that I created. So you might be a starseed, or you might resonate strongly with that term. But even if you don't, it's just a message. Your path doesn't look like everybody else's path. Your path is unique. Your path is a bit strange. Don't be afraid to do strange things. Don't be afraid to try something new. Don't be afraid to turn the road, turn in unexpected place. Don't be afraid of detours. Don't be afraid of failing. There is no failure for you. You are successful at all times. Don't be afraid. Express your weird self, it's saying. Keep going. I feel like you're doing everything right. You have a strong desire to better the world around you, and it doesn't have to be like crazy big things. Well, it can be, but for the most part it's just doing good things every day, you know, small things. You definitely have some sort of special, unique soul mission, and that's your call to, if you felt the call, you know, if you felt that you want to do something specific, it's your call to do it right now. Don't, you know, don't put it aside, don't set it aside. Do it right now. It's a perfect moment for it, you know. Don't waste time. And also this archetype, the second one, what I'm getting from this is that basically be fearless, but I feel like work through your fears. Work through your fears step by step. I feel like, first of all, your guides are saying you can do it. And also there is this message that if you feel the fear, but if you feel the fear, you're afraid of doing something, you don't know how you will do it, you don't know how you will go about it, you're terrified of doing something, but you feel a very strong pull to do it. Do it anyway, because first of all, because of the gratification that you will receive. It's like the stronger the fear you have, the stronger the feeling of fulfillment you will receive after doing this thing. You will be so proud of yourself. You will be like, you will step onto a complete next level of your existence, and the gratification will be real. You will receive a lot of goodness in your life, in your 3D world. The universe the universe will reward you for making that step happen, for making that a reality. And you will be like, oh, those fears that I actually felt, they, you know, they were real, but I am so strong that I can easily, you know, I can easily step, I can easily work through it. I can easily overcome it. I can easily confront it, I guess. You will feel so good after completing this mission, I guess. Definitely. I mean, all of us are being activated at this time, but for you, it's like, again, you're stepping into your true purpose, you're stepping into your true mission here, you're stepping into the true, it just, I don't know, it just feels very good, because you're in alignment with your truth, you're in alignment with your desires. You're like, I am not afraid because I know who I am. I am not afraid because I'm because I've been working on myself, because I've been evolving, because I'm not a, because I feel myself, because I feel myself. I feel so good living my truth, living my purpose. I'm activated, like I'm activated each and every day, and it doesn't feel intense, it doesn't feel out of the box, it doesn't feel unpleasant. It feels good to be my true authentic self, and therefore when I feel good like that, I love myself, and when I love myself, I am going after the things that I'm called to do. I am going after the things that make me complete, and I'm going after the things that make me shine in this world. People shine in all sorts of ways, right? So what is your call? How are you being called to shine? How are you being called to make the world around you shiny, sparkly, brighter, better, more peaceful? How can you take care of yourself? How can you take care of yourself, of your body, of your environment, so that you will feel better? And also remember that you will receive, you're very connected to your higher self anyway. You will receive all the messages that you need to be receiving at the perfect time. So don't be afraid to, don't think that, oh, I'm gonna start doing this, but then I don't know how I'm gonna go about it. I don't know how I'm gonna get from point A to point B, but you will get there, because you're always connected to your higher self. Universe always helps you. You will receive messages, you will know what to do, and also remember to trust yourself. I mean, because remember how smart you are, remember how capable you are, remember how much you've already achieved, and how many things in your life have you nailed completely. Yeah, I feel like your ancestors watch over you. Your something about your previous incarnations that comes through, that your previous incarnations, if you believe in that. Well, I do, so I'm gonna talk about it. Your previous incarnations wanted you to do something in this life, wanted you to complete some sort of mission in this lifetime. I feel like something about this lifetime is special, is a turning point, is a, yeah, there is, it's like maybe a bit more important than some previous incarnations that you had. Something about this lifetime is stands out from the rest, and your previous incarnations say you can do it, you're so powerful, you're limitless, just go for it. We've been working for it for eternity, and let's just do it, okay? And don't be afraid to look a little deeper, it says. I feel like you will be throughout this year, throughout this year, you will be stumbling upon different sources. I feel like you will be just very connected to your guides, just very connected to yourself, to your soul, and therefore you will always be seeing signs, you will always be seeing information that you need to be receiving at the time when you need to receive it. It's like I'm getting the message of a person who, for example, they found a book that they literally need to be reading right now. Like there's something about this book that reflects the situation in their life and helps the person in a way, or inspires them, or just expands their worldview in some sort of way. Yeah. So I feel like you will be very connected to the unseen. You already are, I feel like, but it's just gonna be even stronger from now on. And yeah, I feel like also this message of unity comes through. You will see how much we are all connected, how much we're all a part of something bigger. Okay, let's see what else. I don't want to talk for an hour, so yeah. And okay, so there is this message that you gotta be protecting your energy, because there may be energy vampires or entities, something unpleasant that you may experience throughout this journey. Just remember to protect your energy, however you do it. Google it up. There are lots of ways that you can do it. Yeah, and remember to also keep your energy levels, like track your own energy levels, track your own state of being. Don't overdo it, don't over push it, and don't remember how important it is to be charged, to be like, to feel good. It's your priority. Because how can you give back to the world if you don't feel good, if your battery is low? You gotta remember to charge your own batteries. You gotta remember to, yeah, because if your battery is uncharged, if your battery is low, you're gonna be experiencing some low frequencies, and you don't want that. And that's why your higher self tells you to remember to charge your batteries, have a good meal, have a bath, meditate, go for a walk, detox from your phone, all of that good stuff. Remember doing that. Um, yeah, because you're on to something big. I feel like you're on to, I don't know what will come through other piles, but you're definitely on to something big. Just know that your effort, your presence, your essence here is incredibly valuable. It's like, wow, it's like you're like all universe is saying thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. You do so much for us. That's what they're saying. Like, your input is very, it's a lot. It's fucking treasure, you know. It's a lot that you do. So give yourself a pat on the back. Don't push too hard. I feel like you're already doing quite a terrific job. I don't know why do you even need this reading, but maybe sometimes we all need to be reminded, you know, sometimes all of us need to be reminded of how good we are. Because if you're, I don't know, if you're lost in the matrix, no one's gonna tell you how amazing you are. So I feel like you're very connected to your inner truth. Your guides give you a huge pat on the back that you know who you are, you're not lost. You're carrying that torch and you're diving, you're like walking in the underworld. You have seen all those different universes, all those different layers of existence. You have seen all of it. And now I see that since you've gathered your wisdom, you've gathered your knowledge, now you're stepping onto that boat, and this boat is gonna take you to the whole new world. It's gonna take you to the whole new life. And this whole new life is a reflection of who you are on the inside, is a reflection of who you are as a soul, and it's like perfectly who you are as a soul, and it's perfectly balanced with your ego. So this new reality will reflect to you who you are as a soul, but also it will fulfill your ego. So expect good things in the 3D, expect new world in the 3D. Everything that you've been writing down, everything you've been manifesting, money, wealth, career, health, I don't know, love, car, bracelet, I don't know, whatever you've been manifesting, it's all gonna be popping up in your world, because you've been doing a lot of spiritual work, you've been through all of these worlds, and now you're like, okay, I've explored everything right now. I'm not everything, but like I've been through it, you know, I've seen many things, so now I'm ready to transform into, sit on that boat and go into the brand new world. Okay, it's very beautiful, yeah, and we see death right away, so, and it's a very good death, you know, it's profound, it's transformation that you have always wanted, that you've always been dreaming about. And I see a wheel of fortune for you for this year. I see fortune smiling upon you. Some good stuff finally happens. lucky break, universe finally smiles upon you. Yeah, a lot of joyful moments, a lot of happy, where you feel youthful, where you're exploring new things, exploring new people, exploring a lot of new stuff, just spring of your life, however old you are, you know. Very pleasant, very much high, you know, high of life. Yeah, I saw Wheel of Fortune, so there we go, there it is. It's happening, it's happening, it's blossoming for you. It's Ace of Cups. I mean, I don't know how to make this up. Ace of Cups, man. Yeah, it's everything you ever wanted. So an Ace of Wands, literally, mate, this is real. This is real. I don't know how to translate it to you. It's just everything you ever wanted. New fresh start, new fire beginning, new passion, new people, new creative endeavor, everything you ever wanted. What is the best case scenario for you for this year? It's all happening. It's yours. The other shoe is not gonna drop. Trust in yourself, trust in the miracle, trust how much you have already achieved, how much you're achieving each and every day. So I hope this reading finds you well. It was lovely, amazing energy. Thank you so much for being here.